I had no reason to be bit. The dog tore my nipple off, ripped my...
What?
What?
Hello, observers, and welcome to the best show on YouTube with everyone's favorite host, Toxic Piplup, and some old guy I found in the street, PeePaw Ricerter. Hi.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for inviting me on this ride.
Yeah. You having a good day, pal?
Yeah, I'm having an awesome day.
I'm glad. Some of us aren't as fortunate because football sucks.
Well, what do you expect? I mean, you were watching Green Bay and was it
All
Minnesota,
right.
right?
Let's calm down there, pal. Riveter, you're a married man.
Today I
Right?
am. Yeah.
What do you mean by that? What?
Well, you never
Yeah.
know what tomorrow's going to hold. She may wake up and realize just how better off she could have been, and say,
How much time she's wasted?
yeah, 28 years she's wasted.
Oh God, that's like a third of a life.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or yeah, probably. Yeah, close to it. Yeah.
So the concept of this new show we're doing is we're going to react to body cam, right?
Sure, yeah.
Because we both realize that we're both avid viewers of police encounters and citizens, like wild citizens of the country.
Why are you trying to put it so nicely? We like to watch idiots get fucked up by the cops, man.
All right, I'm a younger person, right?
Yeah.
I gotta be nicer to everyone because that's that's what people expect. And we're sensitive down here in my age group.
Okay, you be sensitive. I won't.
So today, on our first episode, we have actually Riveter. Back to what I was hinting at earlier. When you first met your wife,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where did you like to go on dates?
You know, we didn't go on like your traditional dates, like to the movies or necessarily out to dinner. We would go to like Sonic or someplace like that, and we'd get like a soda or drink of some kind,
Like
and
a cherry
then
coke?
cherry coke, maybe a root beer. On those really wild crazy nights, we might get like a shake of some kind, and then we would just ride around, listen to music, and just talk. That was a typical date for us.
Nice. Well, let me tell you what we do in my age, right?
Okay, get in VCs and Goon.
No,
Okay,
we go to Taco Bell. Okay,
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell is a lovely place for a date. Okay.
Well, it's definitely economical, so I'll give you that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's actually healthier than a lot of places. Fun
I've
fact.
I've read that somewhere. Yeah, like their mystery meat that they put inside the tacos is actually a better quality meat like than what you would get in most of your fast food burger chains. So yeah.
Yeah. So, all that being said, our first body cam takes place, I think, at a Taco Bell. I've never seen this before. It actually just came out like an hour ago. It was just
Okay.
uploaded.
All right.
And I saw the title and I figured this would be a perfect episode one.
Fresh off the press. I love it.
Yes. So, who uploaded this? Give them their little credit, a little shout out.
Okay, so this is coming from the Midwest Safety Channel. They got 943,000 subscribers, and it just came out
Nice.
46 minutes ago. It says so. Yeah. The title of the video is "How Taco Bell Got Him Arrested." Well, there you go. You know.
All right, well, I don't think I would get arrested at Taco Bell. That's my heaven on earth, you know?
That was a real dish move. The park's closed. This ain't a park.
Thank you.
It's closed. It is a park. It's called Harold's Landing.
Well,
My food and your bright light is very
10-4,
unnecessary.
130.
You got an ID on you, bud? Yeah.
10-4.
All right, right off the bat, this guy's vehicle is lifted quite a bit.
Yeah.
Did you notice how high up the officer was having to reach to try to get through the window?
Is that a problem?
I think it usually we have a saying, if you got your truck lift, you're trying to compensate for something else in your life. So right off the bat, yeah.
All right.
What do you want to bet this guy is like 5 foot something, right? He's probably a little bit, shorter guy. And he's probably got this big ass old truck.
Oh, does he have like the little step?
I bet, yeah. I don't know. I can't tell from this angle if he's got the little runner, side runners or whatever.
Yeah, we might
Yeah,
find out.
yeah, we'll see.
Man, you just got your light off. I'm moving my Jeep.
Locate on Pine on Avera.
Who are you to tell me? I'm gonna pull the things out of here, bro.
Don't move your f***ing Jeep.
Dude, man. Dude,
Turn the f***ing car off.
bro.
Turn the f***ing car off.
Dude, who do you think you are?
Turn the f***ing car off.
Bro, I can't f***ing see.
Get out.
This is already escalated.
What was he drinking? Did that Baja Blast or whatever it is? Is he tweaking off the blast? I mean, he's got too much sugar in his system.
Little Baja Corona, you know?
Baja something. What was it? Frank Hill says, "A Baja your ass."
Okay.
Out of the f***ing car.
No, I don't have to get out of the car.
Get out of the f***ing car. You're turning this to something that it doesn't need to be.
Bro, you break my door handle, you're paying for it, okay?
Listen, if
I
you
don't
don't
have
shut
to-
the f***ing truck off,
Dude,
I'm
please just turn your light.
Go ahead.
It's blinding me, bro. What do
Tell
I
for
need
it.
to get out for?
the park's f***ing closed.
Okay, I'm eating my food and you got me blinded.
The
with
park's
my light.
closed.
Why
So
is
it's
he
a
pissed?
city
Why is he
violation.
this pissed already?
I don't. I'm gonna ask you a question. Have you ever went to like a public place, like a park or something like that, after hours, and ever been confronted by law enforcement for being in there after hours? Have you ever had that experience?
No, just don't get caught.
Oh God. Oh, I've got a
I'm guessing you have.
story. I've got a
Okay.
story. I
Go
got a
ahead.
hell of a story. All right. So back in, this would have been like I was like maybe
1800s. Yeah, go ahead.
16, 17 at the time. I had a job, but the job I was working at was at this steakhouse. I was a bus boy, right?
Okay.
And so when I would get off work during the summer, get off work, you get out, you're hot, you're sweaty, you stink, you're nasty, right? And so on the way home, there was this park, right? They had a swimming hole, whatever you'll go swimming at, swimming area. And so a lot of times I would pull in there every evening and I'd, have my trunks or whatever, change into my trunks. And I would just swim for a little while, right? Wash some of those sweat and nasty, greasy, whatever, kind of cool off a little bit. And just kind of relax, chill. And so this cop came in there one night and he caught me, right? And he was cool about everything. And, he ran the plates and my driver's license, everything was cool, whatever. He said, listen, just don't let me catch you in here again, whatever. And I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And so I don't know, it was sometime after that. I wasn't working that evening, but anyway, I had a bunch of buddies and we were just out riding around. We decided, hey, we're going to go swimming. And so we went swimming and, so we're out there swimming and this buddy of mine gets this cramp in his leg, right? And he literally starts screaming like one of them women off of a porn movie, right? He's like, and I'm like, calm down, dude. And he's like, I'm drowning. I said, no, bitch, you're not drowning. Just, you got to calm down. And so finally I told someone, listen, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna get you, right? And I'm going to pull you back into the bank. But I said, if you start freaking on me, I'm going to punch you and just let you drown. I don't give a shit. And so I'm in the dude. He's still screaming like he's being just railed, right?
Yeah.
And these lights come up.
Oh no.
And it's the cop. and it's these two guys in the lake. And he just hears one of them screaming. And he's like, and so I get up there and we explain everything. And he's saying, he goes, didn't I tell you not to? Yes, sir. Yeah, you did. He goes, what are you doing? Listen, it's hot. We want to swim. It's not that. And anyway, it was a whole. Anyway, we didn't get ticketed or cited or anything. He said, listen, I'm telling you, don't let me. And after that, I was just too embarrassed. I just couldn't go back again. I was like, God, I just.
You didn't think pull it off a third time?
No, I thought, I pushed my limit right there. I ain't doing it no more. But it was embarrassing, man. The dude was screaming like, I'm serious, like he was getting railed in some porn. just because he had a cramp in his leg. You know, I was like, God, you don't ever get cramps, do you, in your legs? Like,
Occasionally I do. Not
yeah.
not often, but
Did you scream like you're getting railed?
I want to, but I
Yeah,
try
but
not to. I don't want to
yeah,
sound like a bitch.
it don't do anything, right? You just you just get up and walk it off. I mean, it's not, at least that's
Yeah.
what I do. I just walk it off. So, all right, well, let's get back to why this guy, he's pissed off because he's getting some lights in his eye and his Taco Bell was interrupted.
All right, but this cop's a little like impatient. Like he's already like I don't know.
Well,
Like I don't blame him.
yeah. Well,
But
the guy's screaming at him. But I understand the guy too. Why do you gotta have the lights on so bright?
yeah.
That does seem a little bit of a what was he called, a dickhead maneuver? I think that is kind of a thing. But
Yeah.
anyway, so let's see what else happens here.
You're at the park after hours.
Sitting in my food. Where's the park sign?
This is the park. There's a park closed sign right over there that says 11 p.m.
I can't read it because what time is it?
Unlock the car. Unlock the car and get out. Unlock the car and get out.
Why do I need to get out of my car? Tell me
Listen,
why.
because I told you to.
It's 11:08. I'm 8 minutes off, sir. I will leave. Just give me my.
Get out of the car.
I don't need to get out of the car for what?
Because I'm giving you a lawful command. Get out of the car before I get you out of the car. I got it.
You know who this guy's his voice reminds me of?
I don't know what you're about to say, but I guarantee you I'm thinking of it because I was literally just thinking he reminds me of somebody.
He reminds me of Banana Grabber.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, and Banana would gets riled up just like at a drop of a hat, you know, and he would go. And I could see Banana driving a jacked up car like this because he's short too, right?
We found him. Banana's been gone from the internet for a while.
This is it.
found him.
He got busted at the park for eating Taco Bell.
Got a dog right now. You want me to go get him?
Dog. That's
Oh
a little-
God! Now we're bringing
Right
dogs
behind
into
his
the
wheels.
match.
At this moment, a second backup officer arrives and places stop sticks behind the suspect's truck so he can't flee.
Can I get one more vehicle here, please?
Holy! We got 3 cops. We got one with a canine, and we put what do you call it, the things where the deflate the tires.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This escalated. Like you don't need 3, all right? Just pull him out of the car.
That does seem a bit excessive.
Just yeah, like why can't you just pull him out of the car? What do you need the dog for?
I don't know. I like that thing. More backup on the way. You know what it was? I guarantee this is some like podunk nobody place, right?
Yeah.
And so someone has some excitement, so they called. Everybody was out just patrolling. So there's going to probably be
Got
like
one.
4 or 5 cops just to give him something to do. And this guy, because he stopped to eat his bean burrito on the way home and drink his blast, is going to get his ass beat or tased or clubbed or something. Jesus. Oh my God, this dude's hauling ass. Oh, he gonna get bit.
Yeah.
What is it? What's his name? Donut operator calls these the canines fur missiles. I think is what he calls them. Jeez. God.
See, if you were smart, you would have an extra bean burrito taco or whatever to throw out the window.
Sure.
The dog to run away.
Okay, so this guy doesn't. I don't see any like side steps or anything.
Oh.
Is there somebody else in that other seat, or is that just the headrest of the other?
I think it's just the headrest.
Okay.
Sure, we'll find out. We'll also probably get a good idea for how tall he is too once they get him out.
Once they get him out, yeah.
Get out of the car! Moline PD K9, get out of the car! Speak. Get out of the car!
I'm calling the police because you are being.
Get out of the car! Now, I am the police!
Yeah, I'll call you the police.
I am the police. What planet is this cat on, man?
I watched so many of these videos. That's the craziest line I've ever heard.
I'm calling the police. I am the police. No, you're not. So here, the cop from this angle, the cop doesn't look like he's all that short. You know, I'm like he's like more.
Yeah.
I may just been because the body cam footage is, you know, the cameras are always down like mid chest, so that may be why. It
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
dog away. No, you get out of the car and I'll put him away.
Alright.
Buddy, you're about to make this way worse than it needs to be. I'm not getting out of the car and the dog. You unlock the car, I'll back up the door. Bro, you put the dog away, I'll get out of the car. No, get out now. No, the
Should have got out in the beginning.
Yeah. Jeez.
You got yourself in this situation, pal.
Yeah, he really did. Yeah. So, but there again, I don't understand why.
Why is there a dog in the first place? We don't need one, but at the same time.
Well, he's a canine. He's a canine patrol officer. So yeah, I mean, he's, you know, it's like his partner. I get that, right? But what I don't understand is what happened to trigger the police officer to demand the guy exit his vehicle. Right? Where was the cause for that? Does he think the guy's intoxicated? Did he smell alcohol in his breath? Did he smell, marijuana? I mean, what was
I think
it?
that's probably my guess. Like he was in a running car, and I don't know. I'm guessing it's alcohol, but
Yeah, possibly. But I mean, the guy. Okay, if I remember right, wasn't the cop like in a jacket? So I mean, maybe had the car running just to keep him warm, like a heater or something. I don't know. Let's see what happens, because we've got Barney 5 speeding, code 3 with sirens and lights. His what do they call them? Tree lit up and what have you. And now we got a dog barking because the cop told the dog to start barking. He told the speak, which means God, yeah, this is going to be good. And I bet you it's like a Friday night. Maybe this guy's had a couple. Who knows?
Unlock the truck now. All right, what do we got? Put the dog away. I'm gonna get the out the truck. Dog's not going anywhere. It's not in the car. Dude, here. If you put the dog away.
Now we got 3. Four.
Put your hands both up.
We've got 4 cops up in this bitch.
I want to know where this
Unlock
is.
the
I'm hoping
door.
we find out.
What's that?
I'm hoping we find out where this is.
Yeah.
Unlock the door. When the dog moves. No, unlock the door right now. Put your hands on the steering wheel. Open the door. Right here. Dog is gone. Open the door. Open the door. The dog is gone. Open the door. Put the dog away. No, open the door. He's way over
dog is
there. He's
gone.
on a leash. Open the door, dude. I've done nothing wrong. Okay, you're being ordered to step out of the car, so step out of the car.
So how much longer do you think they go before they bring out the what they call them, the baton or whatever, and bust that window open? Because that's where we're headed, right?
I thought they would have done that before the dog.
Well, I don't know if he had any backup before when he pulled the dog out. But here's the other thing too. He left this guy in his vehicle to go get the dog. Right? Yeah. So the guy could have just fled.
Yeah, because that was before he put the sticks out, right?
Yeah, the other officer showed up, someone put the sticks out around the tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This doesn't make sense. And I'm with you. I hope we find out what state and city this is from.
I was trying to go off the accents, but I didn't hear anything.
It sounds kind of a little bit Midwesterny, like maybe...
Yeah, that'd be my guess, like Ohio or something.
Missouri, Ohio, Illinois, someplace like that, maybe.
Unlock the door now. Put your hands on the steering wheel. He's been refusing to get out. Open the door. He's got what? He's got his baton out. Yeah. Okay, can they put the dog away?
Here we go.
Listen, we're about to break a window. What's his name? Brian. Listen, look, the dog is there. You're not going to get bit. You'll go this way.
Brian sounds a lot like Banana. Banana, Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, door's opening. Door's opening.
Dude,
Here we go.
I am getting out of the car. Bro, what are you doing? Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm trying to get out. What are you doing? Stop resisting. What the f is your problem? Put your hands behind your back now. I have done nothing. I'm not even doing anything. I'm not doing nothing. Quit moving your hands. I'm not moving my hands. What are you talking about? Bro, I can get up. And this is bullshit. Stop. I'm not doing nothing, dude. This is bullshit. How old are you guys? You guys new?
That's irrelevant. Go.
What are you arresting
They do
me
kind of look
for?
young there, huh?
You're hitting me up. Then walk.
You don't listen.
Bro, I'm eating my food in there, and you run up on me like I'm a career criminal. This is unheard of, man. This is very unheard of. Put your foot in. What you gonna tell me my rights?
Yeah, this guy doesn't talk like a Southern boy at all,
No.
right? Unheard of.
It's unheard of.
That's
But
unheard
nobody says
of.
that down here.
No, huh? No.
Because everything's been heard of down here.
Exactly.
For one, and what I did wrong. When you told me it was 11 o'clock when I came in here, okay? Just so you know.
Way more into what it needed to be. So it's 11:06. I pull in, pull up. I put my light on him, and he keeps like reaching over. So I get up on him, and he's like sit there, and then he grabs his taco and starts taking my. I'm saying, get your light off me. Just instantly starts being aggressive. So I'm like, all right, just give me your fucking ID. I'm gonna get you out of the park. Well, then he keeps refusing. Finally gives me his ID. Tell him to get out of the car. Refuses to get out of the car. So then he locks the car. And then he starts to back the car up.
Oh, okay. So start to move.
Yeah. So then that's when Pratt flew up and was going to throw the stop sticks behind him.
All right, Brian.
I need to know what I did wrong, sir.
1 second. I have to read this to you first, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand your rights as I've read them?
No, I do not, because I don't understand why I'm being arrested. It was 11:08. He was sitting there talking to me before, and he brought up the time. I was eating my food, bro.
Brian, I got here after you dealt with him, okay? Take a deep breath and just talk to me different, okay? This could have gone a lot different if you just would have been calm with him, right?
This was uncalled for. This was unnecessary. It was 11:08, and I didn't know I was at Taco Bell getting my food, trying to eat it before I drive and eat.
You failed to follow any instructions given by the officer. You continued to reach. You locked your doors.
I locked my doors because he had his dog. I was being pulled out.
You locked the doors before he got the dog out.
So hold on. This is an ordinance violation, and he treated me like a criminal. He didn't explain nothing to me about time.
Drunk-ish. Kinda. Maybe, I don't know. He's on something.
He's not really slurring his words like I would expect with, like from alcohol. But he's definitely sounds like he's in an altered state, right?
Yeah.
So maybe he was at home, you know. He had a little doobage, a little bit of the devil's lettuce. I said, man, I'm hungry. Some Taco Bell would be good. So he goes to the Taco Bell, right? Here's the thing, right? I don't understand. Why not just pull over in like one of the parking spots at the Taco Bell and eat it? You know?
Yeah. That's a good point.
All this could have been avoided. But
Maybe he just wanted to be secluded.
He probably wanted a view. He pulled in this park. He wanted just a beautiful view. Just wanted to relax. You know, he wanted to just, chill with his. He's probably got a good little, little high going. He just wanted to chill with let the little herbage do its thing and have his Taco Bell and his blast. And this. I will say this though, right? All the police officers, other than the sergeant that showed up, they did look like they basically were right out of diapers. Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, but this guy, I don't know how much more we got. We got what? Oh geez, we got like 13 more minutes of this.
Holy shit.
What more could be? You got him cuffed and stuff, Roscoe. Come on.
No, not until later. Then he says, I said, what did I do wrong? And he had to think, and he said the time, and I looked, and it's 11:08. I apologize. I'm 8 minutes off.
So after you apologize, be like, hey, man, I'm sorry. I didn't realize the park closed at 11 o'clock.
Well, okay.
How can I help you tonight, officer?
You're right, but when he pulled up, he shined his bright lights to where I was blinded, and I asked him to turn his lights down. That was a move. I mean, I'm sitting here eating my food, got my head down, eating a taco, and he comes up on me like I'm crazy. You guys did not have to tear me out of the car and wrestle me down.
So when you continue to reach, when you continue to act like the way you did, we have to escalate it because there might be...
He was trying to drag me out of the car.
If you don't get out of the car, how do we know you don't have a gun in there? When you're reaching, you keep moving your hands off the steering wheel.
I admit a little bit of fault, but he did his shit unnecessary, bro. I've been approached by cops before, and they were way not as aggressive as he was off the bat.
Okay, I get it.
Can you put these cuffs on the front of me or something?
I'm listening to you, bro. But if he's gonna give me a ticket, the only ticket he can give me is for whatever you call it. I'm 36 years old soon on this coming up
now
Saturday.
you could be charged with obstructing
Oh my
and
God.
resisting.
Obstructing for what? He never told me anything. He didn't say what I was being arrested
Listen,
for.
he
He didn't
said-
even. I said, what did I do wrong? Why do I need to get out of the car? Why do you
Right.
need to arrest me?
Brian, calm down again. Like I said, he did explain to you that at that point, basically he had given you a lawful command. He said it out loud.
I'm gonna look up in the constitutional rights of what I got to do. What is his command of law? Why?
Okay, so this I watch a lot of these videos and stuff, right? And I watch from like lawyers watching one of these type of interactions, say from somebody like Donut Operator, right? Who's a YouTube creator, who is, you know, former police officer. Now, police officers this is where it kind of gets weird, right? Because lawyers say, because of the 14th Amendment, right? You can't be unlawful search and seizure, right? But police officers say, well, you have, was it something versus Mims? I can't remember what state it was, but that ruling was that a police officer can pull you over, and then you have to, you know, if they ask, you know, you have to identify and show so forth. But here's the thing: the guy wasn't driving; he was parked. Right? He wasn't. So I don't know. This one's a rough one. I don't.
He probably deserved it. He's probably got something else going on too. Like he's probably high. I don't know. Like they're gonna get him on something, you know.
But that's just it, though. I don't think police officers, and I'm not saying that's what these guys were doing, but I don't think police officers need to go into ever interaction with citizens with the, oh, I'm going to get this guy for something, or this person rather for something. You know, if they're not, because I've had run-ins with law enforcement that, they're just overzealous. Is the only way I can put it, right? And it's usually more times than not, it's been a younger police officer, less like right out of the academy, and it's almost like they feel like they have something to prove, and you know, just for something simple, because I got pulled over one time for not wearing my seatbelt, and the police officer did some really crazy stuff, zigzagging in and out of traffic just to come get me, and drove very recklessly. Now I was guilty. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Okay, so fine. I deserve a ticket, whatever. But when you drive to the point like this guy was, where he was, you know, passing on a double line up a hill into a blind curve just to get in behind me.
Yeah, it's a little excessive.
That's a little excessive, and you know, things like that. So. He was a young police officer, state trooper, right out of the academy and stuff. And I did have a conversation with his supervisor. And I told him, listen, I don't want the guy getting busted or whatever, but just sit down with him, review the the camera footage off the vehicle, and you know, maybe my perception, because I'm, you know, looking from a rear view mirror, it, you know, wouldn't, maybe not necessarily, but just. You know, but if he was a little bit out of control, maybe just set him down, calm him down a little bit, you know. So anyway,
Yeah.
I know the guy got moved. I know the guy got moved. So anyway,
wasn't the 14th Amendment the one that gave slaves like the right to vote?
No, I think that was the 16th, or maybe the 16th. Why are you making me look this stuff up? Maybe I got them backwards. Let's see. Let me look it up here on my phone real quick. Which one is the?
I think 14 was slaves. I don't know. I think 19 is like women or something. I don't know.
Let's see.
I slept during history class.
The Fourth Amendment. So it's not the 14th. It's the Fourth. The Fourth Amendment is protects citizens from unreasonable search and seizures by the government. Yep.
Yeah, the good old Bill of Rights. I know those.
Yeah. Well, I don't have it, obviously, right? I know the first one and the second one, which is anyway. That's not the time or place, but anyway.
I know the fifth.
The fifth, yeah. Take the Fifth Amendment, so you don't have to incriminate yourself, right? All right, let's see what else, because we got like 11 minutes.
This might be one of those where they like go to the station too, and we see them get booked completely.
Yeah.
a reason to get me out of the car. There was no reason. I didn't resist the no arrest, man. And if I have to get a lawyer and read my constitutional rights on what went wrong, I am going to do this, bro, because this is way out of hand.
Okay.
Way out of hand. It didn't have to escalate that way, bro. He could have specifically
when people
said,
start to act like
Brian,
that, there's something more going on than just eating Taco Bell, right?
Hold on. Let's back up, okay? What was so suspicious, okay? And at the same time, I simply asked.
You know the thing that the cop came over first thing. He says, "Hey, first thing, I need to read you this thing, right?"
Yeah.
What's the very first thing that the cop said when he started reading him his rights?
Yeah, the right to remain silent.
There you go. And that's what Brian should have done, is just remain silent and not engage with the cops. Just sit there and be quiet. Let them do whatever it is they want to do, right? If these cops in any way have acted in an inappropriate manner, right? If they've violated his constitutional rights or any of that manner, you get a lawyer, you let the lawyer do the talking, right? Because just lame brain normal people like myself, whatever, you don't know. That's not what, we just don't know. So it's best just to keep your mouth shut, let them do whatever they want to do. If, give them your name, rank, and serial number, as they say, and nothing more. That's it, right? And just do their thing. And then if you feel like you've been wronged in some way or form or manner, then
I mean, he messed himself up, right? Like, if you don't want to be bothered by the cops, don't go like trespass somewhere, right? Like, you weren't just eating Taco Bell; you were also like at a park
after hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, right? I mean, I don't really know who could be labeled as escalating it. The cop pulling up, putting his spotlight into the car, blinding the guy. Is that escalating it right off the bat?
I don't know. I don't think so. Like, it is like they kind of do need to see. So I mean,
well, you know what? I get you there, but they were head to head, right? So would not his just regular lights off of his vehicle be enough? He had to turn on his high beams. You know what I'm saying? The spotlight shining it right in the guy's face.
That's fair.
I mean, if they put it behind, I could see, okay, yeah, you might need something to illuminate a little bit better, right? Give you more, visibility within the vehicle, and it's not going to be in the dude's eyes. But I don't know. But the guy definitely escalated. He should have just said, when the police officer asked him to open his door, like, open the door.
Yeah. People always got to make things 10 times more complicated than they need to.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you want to try to have a safe and painless interaction with law enforcement, listen to what they say to do. Do what is reasonable, and just don't say nothing. Just don't talk.
Yeah.
Just keep your mouth shut. They want your driver's license, give them your driver's license. They want your proof of insurance, give them the proof of insurance. That's it. You don't have to,
That's what I want.
Must be more difficult.
Yeah.
Why he wanted me to get out of the car? He wouldn't give me a reason.
Just hold tight.
Okay. He's got a couple weapons in there, but it's a knife, a tomahawk, and a small bat. Right now, all I have is resist.
What do you do with a tomahawk?
I wonder if this is Flaming Star. I wonder if this is Boogie's Shaman.
It could be in Arkansas, yeah.
Oh my God, no, it can't be. We don't need nothing.
And city ordinance for being at the park after hours. Can you guys one of you write one of those tickets for me? Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna do a quick report on it. Get that. So unless he hits on the car.
Brian, are you injured?
Huh?
Are you injured at all?
No.
Okay, I just have to ask you.
If your cop would have given me a reason to get out of the car and said, well, whatever he had to tell me, I would have gotten out of the car.
The reason?
Instead of him trying to open the door without giving me any kind of reason or anything.
Do you want to hear the reason?
Why?
It's because you were making furtive movements in the vehicle towards the passenger. Listen, stop.
I'm listening.
Okay, we just found a tomahawk, a knife, and a bat all within your arm's reach. So do you understand why we are worried when people reach inside their vehicles when we tell them not to? You continued to do it when I got here and told you not to.
Well,
you kept reaching down.
I'm sorry, but that's not my intentions. That's for
But how do I know that? How do I know you're not some crazy dude
I get you.
So
I
why
get
not
you.
just listen to us, step out of the car?
Because the dog was there.
So see, they're jump cutting this too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But the cop brings up a good point, right?
Yeah.
Why are you reaching around, dude? In this day and age, you can't do
Yeah,
that.
if you start reaching, like, I don't blame the cop for doing anything at that point.
No, not at all. Not at all. Because, the cop, there's too many situations and times where, one, if you're if you're the driver of a vehicle, whatever, you may not have any weapons, but if you reach quickly or whatever, you get shot. I mean, we're not, you know.
Yeah.
And then how many times do you see things where cops will come up to a vehicle they pulled over, and they're walking up to it, and the person leans out with a gun and shoots the cop, and a lot of time kills them. They get executed because they,
Yep.
and so again, keep your hands on the steering wheel. Don't make no quick movements. Don't reach for nothing. If you've got to reach to your glove, compartment, say, hey, I've got to reach in my glove compartment, get my insurance out or whatever. Just let the cop
Yep.
know what you're doing, and don't make no, quick movements. So.
The whole reason why I would not get out of the car is because the dog
wasn't there at the beginning.
You guys had to pull me. Yes, it was.
So the guy's lying here, right? The cop asked him to get out before he ever brought the dog out. So yeah. But he was probably so jacked up on adrenaline. He maybe don't remember the order. So
Yeah, I mean, his
Okay,
emotions are running high.
yeah.
That back. He went back to his car. You're right, and had to get his dog. But he didn't give me any reason.
I just told you the reason, and he did give you the reason.
No,
Brian,
he did
listen,
not.
listen,
No,
listen,
no,
listen,
he did
let me finish talking. You're not going to jail tonight. You were acting a fool, but you're not going to jail tonight, all right?
Really?
Here's what happened.
I'm kind of
What?
surprised.
They're not putting. It's just a misdemeanor or citation thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, I'm not
granted,
surprised. Like, I agree with that decision,
Yeah.
right? Like, I'm not gonna say he should go to jail, but usually whenever I'm watching these and like something like that happens and they end up messing. I mean, I could be wrong. There's still time. There's still time where he can do something, but
yeah. Well, yeah.
we'll see.
I come to this park a lot. I deal with a lot of vehicles that I've had issues with that come into this park after hours, okay? I understand that you're in there eating Taco Bell. I saw you were eating the Taco Bell, so that's why, like, I saw the Ferd movements, but I saw you were eating the Taco Bell too, so I took that into consideration. I wasn't a dick at first, right? But you were being aggressive and combative.
With the light in
verbally
my
combative the
face.
whole
I'm sorry.
time. And I want all the light that I can get in that vehicle so I can see in. Does that make sense?
No, I totally understand you, bro.
Yeah.
I really do, and I apologize. But when I do need the police, and I know this is irrelevant, but this is why I act the way I do around police. Some guy in Cedar Rapids broke into my hotel room. I was taking a shower and videotaped me in the shower. And the Cedar
What?
Rapids
Jesus Christ! Could you imagine that happening?
I'm gonna have to push the bullshit button on that one. I think.
Oh man.
Why would somebody break into your car, into your hotel room to take a picture of you naked or video? What?
I don't
And
know.
how would you
blackmail- I
not
don't
know them? How would you not know they're in the room videotaping you taking? What? Dude, this ain't making that don't make no sense. I think he's coping a little bit on that one, maybe.
Yeah,
police
maybe.
did nothing. Sent the guy on his way, okay? So then I go back to Illinois. The Illinois police can't do anything about it. And I just want you guys to know that that's why I have a hard time with police, because what that dude did was illegal and the cops let him go scot-free.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
And but I apologize.
I treated you like a human being. I treated you with decency until it was time to not be decent. And your actions dictated that, okay?
Yeah, I've tried to tell
Are you
that
okay?
I
Are you okay?
understand. Yes, I'm fine.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. You're getting 2 tickets, all right? I got to do it because this turned into a whole ordeal. I didn't even want to do that.
What 2 tickets come up for?
Your 2 tickets, park after hours and resisting, okay? You're not going to jail tonight.
What I
You just
figured.
got to pay a fine.
Okay, that's probably fair enough. I think.
Yeah. I mean, he did both of those things. Like,
Yeah.
and honestly, he threw away his like get out of jail free card. I should like,
Yeah.
fair.
What's resisting?
When you were resisting,
I know.
you were.
What type
so
of fine is that?
it's on the back. I don't know. There'll be a court date.
Is it a hefty fine?
No, you'll go to a court date. You'll get a little slap on the wrist, and we'll be done with it. But dude, you can't be sitting there and trying to put that thing in reverse when I'm standing right next to the vehicle.
Well, it was in neutral, and that's why I waited until you backed up, because I know that I wasn't trying to hurt nobody.
When I pulled in, your backup lights were on,
Yeah, because it's a stick shift.
but it was in reverse. Those little white lights on the back don't come on unless you're in reverse.
Yeah,
So you put that vehicle in reverse.
Got a question for you. When you were reaching across the seat, what were you doing?
I was eating Taco Bell. I was putting all my taco and in the bag.
Okay, what's up with the tomahawk, man?
Dude, I'm an outdoorsy person. I go out hunting, I fish.
Where was the tomahawk at?
I don't know.
It wasn't in the back seat, right?
Yeah, it was in the back.
It was in the back? Okay.
Tomahawk was behind the seat. The baseball bat was on the side of my driver's seat, and my machete was in the very back. Dude, I'm a hunting outdoors
Jesus
fishing.
Christ,
I just,
machete?
Well, you never know when you might need to, chop a bush or something, man.
Yeah,
little
okay.
underbrush.
Yeah. That's a little suspicious though. Tomahawk, machete, a bat, just all chilling right there.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are wearing like warmer clothes. Maybe it's October. You don't know. Maybe this guy is a cosplayer for, Freddy or something.
It's still suspicious.
Yeah, it's suspicious,
so am I.
Oh, and I feel bad that I was an asshole, but if things were explained a little simpler than me and him agree on, which I do, I agree with everything that you're telling me, but I just don't agree on you gave me a reason to get out of the vehicle. But other than that, I'm fine. I'm glad nothing could happen.
Well, I'm glad nothing happened more serious too. So you're fine. We're fine.
on edge.
Your vibe to me was there's a gun in this truck. He's got a gun on him. Does that make sense?
No, it does
So-
make sense, man.
Why do they continue? I don't care about this. They've come to a resolution. They're going to give him a couple of tickets. Send him. Why? Toxic.
Don't
This
get mad
thing's
at
still going for
Midwest.
6 minutes. We still got
We
6
don't know where
minutes.
it's going.
Toxic.
He's
Jeez.
got to get his watch time, all right? And so do we.
Okay, fine. Jesus.
And and I get where you're coming from. I get how police have to protect
Like we
themselves.
may seem tough, but like we get scared too. So that's why we do the things we do. So everybody can go home safe. All right. So I'm gonna put those in the back. We're gonna finish up this
Can I
paperwork.
stand up at least? Because this is uncomfortable.
Give me 2 minutes, and I'll get you out of the handcuffs. All right. All right, Brian. Go ahead and step out of me. I'll get you out of those handcuffs.
All my pockets and the back of the car.
You're not free to leave yet because I gotta get you that paperwork. Okay.
By signing here, you're not admitting.
Sign
guilt.
admission to guilt. It's
It's
just
just stating
you
that you
signing that you know that.
Why are they both talking to him at the same time?
Yeah, it's kind of tripping me out. I would be so mad, especially for a guy. This is making me so mad right now.
This is what I'm talking about. He's a younger dude, right?
All right, here we go.
I'm just saying, man, just one person should be addressing the dude. It doesn't need to be I don't know. Maybe I'm being the asshole now, right? But
Look,
whatever.
we're all ADD. We can handle it. We're fine.
No, we're not. We're not all.
No. All of us young people. All right.
Yeah, but this guy, okay, maybe he's tripping balls too. I don't know.
You have a
need to go
court
to
date
court
for this.
date.
Yeah,
for
because I'm
resisting.
getting a lawyer for this. Is the only one I don't agree with.
The resisting obstructing.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you mean?
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I do have, and I'm not trying to argue with you guys, but, people.
But yeah, you are.
Yeah,
What you're doing, you're still. Oh my God, this is driving me insane.
This is why it was re-uploaded or continued going, not re-uploaded.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't beat him. There was no tasers. The dog didn't even get to bite. I mean,
Poor guy.
this
That
thing
dog
shouldn't
could've
be
been
no
hungry.
20 minutes long. Toxic. This video, there was no need for this video. I'm not even for sure this video should be, unless this guy all of a sudden just punches one of these dudes square in the jaw. There's
Look, all right. Look, this could be clickbait. All right, look at the title. All right. I mean,
how Taco Bell got him arrested. He didn't even get arrested.
we don't know. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he does. We gotta hold out. Oh, we gotta hold out.
I'm gonna tell you something. We get into this, and this guy doesn't get like really arrested and what have you. Then I'm gonna change my opinion of this channel.
Midwest safety.
Yeah, no.
People aren't
All right.
educated, and I do have constitutional rights.
No,
I'm not
you
saying
don't.
you're
Shut
lying,
up.
because what just went on is like mind blowing to me. But I do know that I was not told a specific reason other than I'm giving you
Oh
a
my
command
God,
to get
for
out
the
of my
900th
car.
time we gotta
That's
discuss
the only
this,
thing I
okay?
heard from you out of that whole thing, and that's the only thing I'm contesting against. Because if you would have told me, hey, get out of the car, I'm going to run your name, I don't want you in your vehicle, I would have fucking jumped out the vehicle, no problem. You gave me no reason, so I felt I shouldn't have to get out of the car.
Brian, Go ahead and sign, and then I'll explain.
I mean, you're not even telling me how much money they are. No.
Well, here's the thing: is I don't know how much money it is, okay? Because I don't do the. We just enforce the law. We don't do any financial.
But you're telling me to sign all these and they're
hold on.
light fines. You could be slamming me.
Here we
I'm not
go.
slapping in your head.
He's
It's
tweaking
not
up
admitting
again.
guilt.
Besides the point.
But you signing that, all it says is that you understand that you have to go to that court date. A city ticket is usually anywhere from $25 to $75 depending on the fine.
Okay. No, I get it, but I don't have a job. I wasn't doing nothing wrong. And once
Why'd you pay for that Taco Bell?
Right?
I mean, if you got money to pay for Taco Bell and to go and to
Oh.
take the risk to trespass and go sit in your car that you have to have gas for,
And just left it running? Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, I know why that guy was taking pictures of him showering now.
Oh,
Yeah, I bet you
Oh.
he maybe he
Oh.
has an OnlyFans website or something.
maybe.
Yeah.
a lawyer gets a hold of this stuff, they're going to be asking him questions, bro. Like,
Homeboy, you ain't got a job, you ain't got no money. How are you
Yeah, I
going to
know.
afford an attorney?
He's gonna get one of those court-appointed ones.
But here's the thing, this is like misdemeanors. I don't know if you can actually even get an attorney for a misdemeanor.
Probably not, actually. Yeah.
It had to be
I don't know.
I think it had to be like a felony case first.
Yeah. Let's see.
literally.
Okay.
Do you guys feel the need to
Listen.
make somebody? No, it's fine. I'm just talking, being cool. But he had no reason to arrest me.
There was no reason for you to act the way you did.
But you didn't get arrested, bro.
Yeah,
If
you're
you was
not
getting
arrested.
arrested, you'd be taken downtown. You still be in cuffs.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Starting to think we got clickbaited.
This guy's a glue eater.
We can go back and forth all night. I'm not going to argue
I
with
know,
you.
but I have laws and the
He has
constitutional rights.
explained to you why everything happened the way it did.
That's cool.
Okay? Okay.
That dog wasn't there.
You know what they call this guy? You know what the layman
Sure.
term for a guy like this is?
What?
He's a shithouse lawyer. You ever heard that term before?
I think I've heard it here and there, but
A shithouse
Elaborate.
lawyer is somebody who don't know jack shit, but he's going to tell you the law.
yeah,
He knows the law.
he thinks he does.
He thinks he does, yeah.
I would have been out in a heartbeat. But I've been attacked by the East Moline canine dog in the whole
God, I
fucking
can't
county.
stand those people. Sorry, I gotta go on this rant because ever since like I started watching these, there's so many of those people, and that just popped in my head now. And I feel like the longer we do this series, the more angry I'm gonna get, especially whenever we get to those people. God, I hate those people.
What people?
The shithouse lawyer people who think they
Yeah.
can outsmart the cops and
Yeah.
they know more than they do,
Well,
and they know their
but
rights and they
but
fuck
here's
it up.
here's the thing too, right? There's some cops that don't know.
100%, 100%. Both sides.
Like I've got one weekend. You know, Audit the Auditors. You ever watch those Audit the Auditor channels? You ever watch those
Yeah.
guys?
The ones who like break down both sides and what they're
Yeah.
doing right and wrong.
Yeah. Well, no, this one here is where they actually go out and engage with law enforcement and try to get.
Oh yeah.
We had one of those guys come to my like the city the city next closest to me.
Yeah.
And straight up, no nonsense. Okay, I was embarrassed when I watched that. I was embarrassed to the law enforcement. When
It sucks though, because at the same time, like there's certain ones of those channels who like
yeah,
they do it in the right way, where they're like trying to educate
Sure.
people
sure.
and like show their rights, but then there's people who are
Yeah.
just dicks about it.
Well, unfortunately, this guy. Now he was provocative in nature, right? He but he didn't do anything that was against the law, right? And police, these cops, and here's the thing: these were not like rookie cops. These were guys who, and I know these men, right? I've known them for over a decade. I've known these men, and they should have known better, right? And they just. We'll watch it sometime. I'll remind me. It'll be one of the episodes we can do. But
All right.
it's. I was fucking. All right, let's get through the end of this. We still got 4 minutes. And this guy's still not.
How
It's
is
my
it still 4 minutes?
ex-girlfriend's dad.
You know, a taco ain't gonna be worth a damn, right? Because if it's a crunchy taco, that shit's gonna be soft and mushy, ain't gonna be worth a damn. And either way, irrespective of soft or crunchy, it's gonna be cold. You ever try to eat a cold taco?
Listen, I love Taco Bell, cold, hot, frozen, any kind of Taco Bell. Okay. What's your
That is
go-to Taco Bell meal?
go-to Taco Bell. Usually just like a couple of bean burritos, and that's it.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm real. Every once in a while, I'll get I like crunchy tacos, but the problem is, it seems like they get soggy so fast. By the time like you get the drive-through, you go. It's like they're soft, and I'm like, I can't, I hate that. I hate that when it's like, mushy
Yeah.
at the bottom, and it just
Yeah.
you try to bite into it, it just dumps out into the paper because it just falls out. That just
Yeah.
pisses me off. So
Get the Dorito ones.
they're the same way. The only difference is they got a little piece of cardboard around them, but the stuff still just drops out everywhere. It doesn't change. So that's why I kind of quit doing the crunchy tacos at Taco Bell. Just get the soft ones because I can control things a little bit better. But I prefer crunchy tacos. But
All
anyway,
right.
but what's your go-to?
I used to get the quesarito, but they
Yeah.
kind of took it off the menu. It's so good. So now I usually just get a crunch wrap and a couple tacos.
One thing they brought back not too long ago that I was like, oh yeah, and when they brought it back, I got one. I was like, oh, so good. Mexican
What?
pizza. Mexican
Oh yeah, they
pizza,
did
dude.
bring that back. I used to like
Oh
those too when I was a
God,
kid.
yeah, I love those things, man.
Yeah, those are great.
So freaking good.
Dad works for the East Moline prison. They were laughing about the situation, using a dog to
Oh,
harm
wait.
somebody that was.
One more thing. All right, they
Yeah.
don't have them anymore, but they used to be $1. Okay,
Yeah,
they were the Frito burritos,
yeah,
and when I used to live with my dad, we would get those. We'd get like 20 of them and throw them in the freezer.
yeah.
Oh my God, those are great. Oh, I
Was
miss 'em.
innocent. I had no reason to be bit. The dog tore my nipple off, ripped my.
What?
What? I feel like we missed. We may need to back up.
Yeah, hold on.
I feel like we missed something.
What did the dog do?
I don't. Let's back this up a little bit.
But I've been attacked by the East Moline canine dog in the whole fucking county because my ex-girlfriend's dad works for the East Moline prison. They were laughing about the situation, using a dog to harm somebody that was innocent. I had no reason to be bit. The dog tore my nipple off, ripped my stomach out.
What?
Hang on. Tore his tipple off. Tore the
Yeah.
tipple off, and
Yeah.
ripped his stomach.
Oh,
All right.
God.
I'm gonna need you, sir. Excuse me. I'm gonna need you to pull up your hoodie, and I need to see the scars where the
Yeah,
dog ripped your
honestly.
stomach out. I need to see that. I'm sorry.
He just painted a picture really quick. He should be like a.
So hang on. Didn't he say before this though the reason why he didn't like cops was because the dude busted into his hotel room and was filming him while he was taking a shower, and now it's because his ex-girlfriend's dad was a prison employee.
Yeah, I feel like
And
that's
the-
a little more like
and
that's
then-
insane.
And then the dog bit his nipple off, ripped it
Off.
right off. Yeah,
Clean.
no, clean. He has no nipple. He'll never be able to suckle a child ever again, and ripped his stomach out. What the?
Jesus Christ.
I'm beginning to think this guy may have a few mental problems.
Yeah, he might. He might.
God, he needs some. Oh God.
Brian, listen.
And you guys don't care about
No,
that.
I do.
People are
I do.
scared of animals.
I understand.
I
that.
care.
So
Yeah.
that's
Now
why
listen.
I'm going to tell
Brian,
I may have to recant a little bit. I don't know if this guy's actually going to get arrested and put in jail or not. But hearing him talk about how the canine ripped his nipple off and his stomach out may have just saved. I understand why we got to this point now. I
I
understand.
wish. I know we can't do it for the thumbnail, but I want like a dog with like a nipple in its teeth.
Yeah, that TOS might get you on that one. I don't know.
Oh man, that'd be great.
If we had a way where maybe not rather than just have it just like a guy standing there and the dog with just it's
Oh yeah,
front
his
little-
teeth like
just-
clenched
just-
into his shirt.
yeah, just kind of no, I don't no shirt, right? But like just kind of the tip of it just barely kind of stretching it out a little bit, kind of.
Yeah, We'll see.
Yeah, if I don't know if we have any good thumbnail artists that could do something like that, that'd be like a custom drawing. But yeah,
Well, we'll figure something out.
yeah.
Judge and the lawyer, I was gonna get out of the vehicle until the dog didn't get removed.
Brian, listen. Okay.
Because do you get what I'm coming from, though?
I do. I understand. This
Hey,
will now be
lose
the
his other
third
nipple.
time that I've explained
I get
it.
He's down to one. Listen, guy, he's down to one nipple. You understand?
He doesn't want to go bankrupt in nipple money. It's like Monopoly.
I just, where, I don't know these guys, because it's, it's bullshit, right? The story has to be bullshit, right? Where do people come up with story? He bit my nipple off.
Look, all right, Midwest Safety. I know you're not watching this, okay? But Riveter will forgive you if you find the body cam of this encounter.
Well, his nipple got ripped off. Please. God.
Jesus.
Did you ever see the movie Pope of Greenwich Village?
No, I'd never even heard of that.
Okay, it's a really older movie. It's got Mickey Rourke and what is that guy's name? Jeez. Anyway, so the other dude, the friend, I can't remember the actor's name off the top of my head, but anyway, he's kind of like a screw up, and he gets into some trouble with the gang mafia, whatever it is, right? And they cut off his was it like his pinky?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was, whatever. And throughout the rest of it, he goes up to Mickey Rourke. They cut my pinky off, man. It just, and that's got, he ripped my nipple off. Oh, God.
Because you agreed with me the first time that we talked. So I walked up, right? I walked up, and
you know what they did wrong? Hey, I don't know if you're in Midwest. I don't know if you hear this, but here's what you do. You should have had a little intro segment where he talks. He goes, the dog ripped his nipple and stomach off, as a little tease beginning of the video.
Watching for sure,
right? And then you have that at the, yeah, that's what you got to do, man. You got to put that at the beginning of the video. Get that teaser.
I also realized how stupid we are.
Oh,
we were trying to guess where these people are from, and the channel's name is Midwest Safety.
Yeah. Well, he's talking about Illinois, so yeah, it could be like Wisconsin, Indiana, Missouri.
Yeah.
What's on the other side of Illinois? Was that the Dakotas, or is that?
No, I think those are further.
Anyway,
I don't know.
And I explained to you the park was closed, correct? Okay, then I got your ID. Luckily, you gave me your ID, even though you were reluctant to give me that. You gave me your ID. I ran it, right? But here's the thing is,
I'm listening.
So listen. So my light's on you, and you're pissed off about my light being on you, but I explained to you why my light was on you.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Right. So because you couldn't see, you felt that you were gonna put the truck in reverse and start driving away.
I was actually gonna let it roll back because it's a stick, but yeah.
He could have walked right up and busted your window in, and we could have yanked you out. We didn't, okay? Because that's not the route we want to go.
Bro, I'm not trying to argue with this part. I understand how everything went down, but I have a question for you. Then why do they tell you on the internet and the other law?
Oh boy,
the internet. They'll get you every time. They will.
Yep.
Enforcement people that aren't cops anymore. Why do they tell you that you only have to roll the window down enough to hand out an ID? And why do they tell you that they have to give you a legitimate reason why you are under arrest or for you to even get out of the vehicle?
Because first off, you can't just listen to everything you see on the internet.
First off, don't believe. Now listen, because I'm explaining why everything is the way.
Yeah. So most definitely don't listen to anything we're telling you, because we are
absolutely not.
We are not attorneys, and we're not law enforcement. Nothing. So
unless you want to give me money, all right, I will definitely listen to that.
Yes, send Toxic money.
Yes, so I can buy Taco Bell and eat it at home.
And eat it at home, exactly. So he doesn't. Or if you do have something like this, we have to get the body cam footage, and we'll review your body cam footage.
Oh, God.
That it is. We're at the park.
Yeah. Okay. God, they're still talking. Oh, God. Quit. Oh, these guys love to talk.
After hours, okay? So
Yeah,
it's a
they do.
city violation. You are now detained. You're not free to leave, okay? I now have to identify you, right? I got to get the truck ran, and I got to get your ID ran, so I know who I'm dealing with for it's a petty crime.
You know what I fucked up? If I would have done, and I admit this, I fucked up. If I would have done what you said, you would have gave me a ticket that wouldn't even have gave me a ticket because it was 10:58 or 10:59, and we started fucking around over here for about 8 minutes, and then that 8 minutes is what made the.
If you want me to show you, I didn't roll in here till 11:05, 11:06. Okay.
Well, it was 11:08 when you had the dogs, and I'm talking, looking at the police on the phone, trying to shut my phone off.
It's 2 tickets. Just don't miss the court date, because then you get a stupid frickin' city warrant, okay?
You know what? I'm not doing any of this because I'm gonna go pay it, and I don't have to go to court.
There's a court date. Okay.
Why do you have to go to court if you pay it?
So
You could pay it before the court date.
you can show up and see if you can pay it before, okay? But there's a court date, and to be honest, you might want to go to the court date instead of just trying to pay a fine, because I'm not certain that they're going to just sit there and slap your ass with a fine, okay? So
Hang on. So look at. So his virginity was taken because someone broke in on him in a shower in
Well, I don't
Illinois.
think that's what he said, but
Well, kind of. I mean, you know, I may be exaggerating a little bit.
yeah.
And then the dog ripped his nipple and his stomach off. And now
Did you
this
ever
guy
stop to think that maybe the dog was the one that broke into the hotel?
maybe he got a little, like the alligator or the crocodile in Peter Pan, right? When he got Captain Hook's hand, he came back for more.
What's Peter Pan?
The movie Peter Pan, the children's story Peter Pan, Wendy,
The restaurant?
Captain Hook. You're messing
Anyway.
with me, right? You're messing with me.
I've heard of it. I've never engaged with it. I don't know what that is.
You're fucking. And now this
I'm
guy wants
not.
to slap his ass. All right. Jeez,
Yep.
I can't.
if you do want to go pay it, you still got to show up to court to see if you can settle up with it, okay?
Okay, can you do me a favor
Island
then,
County Justice.
so we both feel even here? Because I still feel like there was some craziness going on. Is there any way that you can state roughly what time it was so they don't think I was here at like 1 in the morning?
Well, I'm doing a report, right? So it'll have a quick report that I type up on what happened. And my report will state at the beginning that I conducted a vehicle check at this location at
It doesn't matter if you're
11:05.
there. It doesn't matter if you're there at like 11 or 4. Like, it's not going to make a difference.
No. I mean, this guy's trying to say, well, yeah, I mean, okay, it closed at 11, but I was there at like 11:03 or whatever. I don't know. I think in his mind, he thinks that, if it comes out that it was just like right at closing time or whatever, it's different than if it was like 4 a.m. or something, right?
Yeah.
So, but I don't really think it matters.
No, it
I think
doesn't.
this guy's just looking for a way out, brother.
Yep.
Yeah,
There was a gentleman eating Taco Bell.
it will.
Our cameras are timestamped.
Yep,
Shows when
everything's
he pulls in.
timestamped. All right,
Yep.
fair?
Fair.
All right, man. Listen, I'm sorry it went the way it went, but
Hey,
I think
it is what it is, man.
it is what it is. So
now you got to
Brian,
eat
be
cold
good.
Taco Bell. Cold Taco Bell with no nipple.
Yeah, honestly, they should refund your Taco Bell. All right, you should get a fresh batch.
A fresh
Pull up
batch of
receipt.
taco. Yeah.
Say you interrupted my meal. All right, you killed my high. You owe me 3 grams of weed and a crunch wrap or something. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Something.
A
Make it
gordito.
better.
A gordito. Yeah.
Brian was cited for resisting, obstructing, and the park violation. He is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
That's
Thanks.
it. That's it. Guilty to a court of law. Jeez. That's it. Okay.
Oh man.
So final thoughts?
Honestly, that cop kind of gave me some rough impressions in the beginning, but seems like a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
I get being that escalated, you know. It's good.
Yeah, I think the best thing, like I said, is if cop pulls you over, keep your hands on the steering wheel, roll your window down, listen to the instructions, follow the instructions, keep you safe, keep your passengers safe, keep the law enforcement safe. If you don't agree with it, I understand. That's cool. Deal with that later on with a judge, right? On the side of the highway is not the time or the place to do it. So, or at 11:08 p.m. In a city park while you're trying to eat your taco, man. It's just not the time or place. So.
It's not worth it. You could have been home by then.
Exactly. Could have already been home, man.
Well, with all that being said, Riveter, where can the people find you?
They can find me on at Riveter. I occasionally stream of a morning, and I Wall Smashers, which is over on Badwick's channel. I do that with them every now and then, and that's probably about it. And now this show here, you can find me here whenever we record one and Toxic uploads it. So there you go.
All right, chat. Like, sub, do all the fun jazz. Become a member, because why not? I'll find something to compensate you with. And see you guys in the next one. Keep an eye out.